Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Devin, and today I'm going to show you how I got these beautiful mystic braids. So to get started, I'm going to show you how I parted my hair for this process. And I found this method from a video from Will on a Whim based on a TikTok trend that he found. Now, I don't have TikTok on my phone, so this 100% is a TikTok trend, but I did not discover it on TikTok. So essentially, to part the back of your hair, all you're going to do is FaceTime yourself. Now, if you have Apple products, this works out great because you can just use your iPhone to FaceTime your MacBook, and then you can set up your iPhone to see the back of your head. And it works, in my opinion, way better than using a mirror. Now, I do have an iPhone, but I do not have a MacBook. I am an HP Windows computer user, and I absolutely love my Windows computer. I will never get rid of it. Don't care what you say. So I actually ended up using Google Duo to do this same process. So I downloaded Google Duo on my iPhone and then called myself, and it gave me the exact same result. And that's how I would do it if you're going to be on a HP or Windows computer. There are other apps that do this, but this was the one that I found to be the easiest method. So as you can see, my computer's in front of me, and I get a perfect view of exactly what I'm doing on the back of my head. So I'm starting with just parting off the rows, and then I figured I could actually work on the brick pattern as I was installing the hair. As I part a section, I will add some jam just to make sure that the parts are nice and clean, and then from there I will plait up that section just so it stays out of my way for the rest of the parting process. And while you're watching this lovely video of me parting my hair, please consider subscribing to my channel. I would really appreciate it, and it would really mean a lot to me. So I'm now moving on to the front of my head, and we're going to start with my middle part. And this took me a couple of tries, but eventually I figured out where the middle of my head was. And now the angle has changed, and you can see exactly where and how my phone was set up so that I could do the back of my head. And I'm actually still using the call to see the back side of my head so that I can ensure the parts at the front line up with the parts in the back. And similarly, like before, I'm going to part the hair, add some jam to make sure the part is nice and clean, and then braid that section away so that I can continue with the rest of my hair. So I have another video on my channel of how I like to part my hair, and from that video you may know that I am a firm believer in pre-parting. I feel like it really does speed up your process and make the overall amount of time it takes to get your hair done shorter. For me, because I don't have to worry about parting out every single section as I go. So I think pre-parting, even if you just part the rows like I'm doing here, is a good way to organize and plan out the way you want to braid your hair. Plus, it also gives you a good idea of exactly how much more work you need to do on your hair. So I'm finishing up my last section here. Again, just adding some extra jam so it's nice and smooth, and then braiding that section away. And there you go, my hair is all pre-parted, but you can see all my little sections. And yes, these mystic braids are going to be small, but I promise they're going to turn out beautiful and it will be worth it. So first things first, you're going to need some spring twist hair. And I use the length 8 inches. That works out perfect for my hair, but your hair may be longer or shorter, so be sure to order your hair accordingly. Next, we're going to use some passion twist hair, and I got this in the same color that I got the spring twist hair because I wanted the two to match, and it would match how my hair looks currently. So I got this hair off of Amazon, and I will leave a link to it down below. But you don't need any specific brand to achieve this hairstyle as long as it's in the family of a spring twist and a passion twist hair. So I did the first quarter of my hair off camera just to get an idea of how I want to attack these mystic braids. I have done mystic braids in the past, but they were slightly larger and they didn't turn out exactly how I wanted. So this go around, I'm going with smaller sections in hopes of creating a super full look, which after some trial and error, I think I achieved. And the first quarter looks absolutely beautiful and promising. So you're going to want to add some jam to the top of the section. Trust me, not only will it make your hair sleek, but it will also help your hair grip onto the spring twist hair. So to get started, we're going to take a single piece of spring twist hair, and you're not going to destroy it or mess with it. You want to keep the piece intact. From there, I'm going to pinch the piece to my root and then begin wrapping it around the base of that section as if I were installing a lock. After you've wrapped it around the base 3 or 4 times, you're going to then separate the 3 sections and you're going to braid the hair down. So my method of choice is braiding down the hair until the longer side of the spring twist hair ends up back in my wrapping hand. And that might be a little weird verbally, but I think visually you can understand what I'm saying. So if the long side of the spring twist is in my left hand, I will braid down until it ends up back in my left hand, and then I will wrap the section again as if I were wrapping a lock. And I'll do that 2 or 3 times. Now you want to repeat that process all the way down to the end of your hair. That's actually why it's super important to ensure that the short side of the spring twist hair is not too much shorter than the length of your actual hair. So you're going to want to repeat the process of braiding and wrapping until you get about an inch from the bottom length of your hair. And as you can see here, I still have my 3 distinct pieces, and now it is time to add your passion twist hair. So all you're going to do is take the passion twist hair, you're going to put one side of it with your hair, and you're going to put one side of it with the short side of the spring twist hair. After you have those in position, you're going to take the long side of the spring twist hair and you're going to begin braiding by putting that section through the middle of the passion twist hair and continuing to braid down. This will lock it in place, and it's the easiest way to ensure that nothing will slip. After the hair is in place, you're going to continue the previous process of braiding down and wrapping as if you were wrapping a lock until you have passed the length of your natural hair. After you have completely covered the length of your hair, the next part is super easy. You're going to very loosely braid the bottom. And by loose, I mean pull your hands down and just braid like you don't care. In my opinion, the looser you braid the ends, the better it looks because it allows the spring twist hair to kind of scrunch up. It allows the passion twist hair to curl properly, and it just creates a very fun texture. So have some fun with it. So once you get to the end of the hair, you can knot the ends and then just twist them up and add a little curl to it so that it's all wrapped up and finished. Now this is a personal thing that I've done, but I have found that going through and kind of scrunching the base, because it is the tightest part, and since you did all that stretching, it's a little straight, I like to scrunch it with my hand, and it kind of adds a little bit of texture close to the root of your hair. So that's how you install a mystic braid, and we're going to go over it one more time, nice up close and personal, so you can get exactly what I mean by each of these steps. So first things first, adding jam to the base of your hair, 1 for sleekness and 2 to ensure that the spring twist hair attaches to your hair properly. Taking your single strand of spring twist hair and pinching it to the base of your hair, you're going to begin wrapping that as if you were wrapping a faux lock, and secure it around the base of that section 3 to 4 times. Once the base of that section is secure, you're going to begin braiding the hair 2 to 3 times. Once you've braided 2 to 3 times, you're going to again wrap around the hair as if you were wrapping a lock. And you will repeat this process all the way down the length of your natural hair till there's about an inch or so of your natural hair left. So once you've gotten to the end of your hair, you're going to grab your piece of passion twist hair and attach one side to your natural hair and one side to the short side of the spring twist hair. You're then going to braid the passion twist hair in by taking the long side of the spring twist hair and putting it through the middle of the passion twist hair before braiding it down. Once the passion twist hair has been secured, continue the previous process of wrapping and braiding until the length of your hair is completely covered. Once your hair is completely covered, you're going to braid very loosely all the way down the end of the hair. At the end, you can create a nice little knot and then twist up the end to ensure that it's nice and curly. Don't forget to scrunch up the base to kind of add a little bit of texture back into the base of your hair. And that, guys, is how you install some Mystic braids. And I think these look absolutely beautiful. These were definitely my favorite set. They took forever. I can't even lie to you. It took me 2 full days to do them, but then I wore them for like 2 months. So they're absolutely beautiful. They were super full like I wanted them to be, and it's a relatively easy style that you can learn that doesn't require you to grip and braid close to your scalp. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope you found it helpful. I hope you found these Mystic braids beautiful and you're going to try them for yourself. Again, I absolutely love them. They're quickly becoming my go-to protective style, and I hope that you guys enjoyed them. If you enjoyed this video, please be sure to leave a like, be sure to comment down below anything you would like to comment down below, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel on the way out. It would really mean a lot to me. Again, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you all in my next video. Bye, guys.